Mr. Nolan Goldfein, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, Avner.
What do you say these days? It is like a coincidence. In the United States, Donald Trump is currently being on the lead of the Republican Party. And also Bernie Sanders doing well in the Democratic Party. And in Serbia, Dr. Seselj is going to become president. So it is a great coincidence, isn't it?
Yes, it's a very good coincidence. I'm very happy to hear that Dr. Seselj is doing so well.
Yes. And what do you say about the fact that once Gingic asked Curva del Ponte to take Dr. Seselj and not to give him back, and now who is back?
Now Dr. Seselj
is back, and Gingic is not back, of course.
I see. Well, you know, I don't know much about what happened at that time, unfortunately.
Yes. All right. Well, and what do you say regarding the elections in the United States? Of course, we all hope and pray that Hillary Clinton is not only going to lose the elections, but also going to end up in jail, please God.
Well, you know, about this point on Clinton, I must say something. That she seems a very unstable person.
Yes.
And I'm speaking the truth. I'm not just making this up. I'll give you an example.
Yes.
She came here to Israel. She was horrified by the Haredi buses where the women sit at the back of the bus. Now, as me and you were discussing earlier, probably it's not a good thing, but she came and said to Netanyahu, you must fix this problem immediately. It's terrible discrimination, etc. Now, Hillary suffered an adulterer in her husband.
Yes.
And she did nothing to empower herself regarding that husband of hers.
Yes.
Now, she came and she wanted to correct a very small thing.
Yes.
In someone else's country, which she doesn't really she doesn't really have a right.
Yes.
But her own marriage, she couldn't even empower herself.
Yes.
Now, look, that's not good. I mean, if she wants, let her phone Netanyahu and tell him to make more things in English for the American people in Israel. But that's all.
Yes. Well, of course, I guess it is not pleasant either to sit as a man to sit in one place and as a woman to sit in another place.
Look,
why?
I agree. I do agree. It's not nice.
Yes.
And I don't look. It makes me feel uncomfortable. You know.
Yes.
I'm always aware of it on these buses, but at the same time, I think everyone's customs should be respected. If that's the custom there, let her not interfere. Let her go to all the countries in the world which practice much worse discrimination and do something to correct that. You know, like if they whip women.
Yes.
Let her go to that country and stop the woman being whipped.
Yes, and they do it in Saudi Arabia.
Sure.
And in the other dictatorship of that peninsula, which is, the U.S. friendly peninsula. Yes, the Arabic oil dictatorship.
Yeah, look, all these places.
Arab peninsula, like in Saudi Arabia especially, they whip their maids because they are from another country, so they regard them as something inferior to them. Maybe they are not Muslim, maybe they are, and they hang their maids upside down and whip them. There are many video clips of that.
Well, these things are not good at all. That's why you don't see me going to Saudi Arabia.
That's true.
And if Clinton, the woman, wants to actually do something good, let her divorce that husband of hers,
Yes.
and from there she can start to try empower women. It's really silly. And the irony is no one really commented on that, and they didn't say, well, look, she herself is disempowered. She's really not helped herself at all.
Yes.
No one commented on it. Rather focused on the problem out there, you know?
Yes.
Look, it's not a bad thing that she wanted to. She could have made a suggestion, but to do a thing with diplomatic force is not so nice.
Yes, undiplomatic. Like they always do, those Clintons and Albrights and all those demons.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay, so let's hope for a better future to all humanity. Please God, Amen.
Amen.
And of course for the release, well, Clive Darby Lewis is on medical parole, so for his complete release, and for the release of Janusz Walus, and for the release of Zvezdan Jovanovic and Milorad Ulemek, and that's true, and also for the release of Gavric and the other ones who are involved in Arkan's assassination, even though I liked Arkan. Yes, and for the one who assassinated Rabin, even though I didn't hate Rabin. Yes, but
well, I don't know, you know, I don't want to get in trouble here in Israel, so
all right. Yes, okay. So, all the best for everybody.
Yes. Amen.
Amen.